Hi you guys, Kaiwaza with you. John Charles, welcome back to my channel and yet another video here in the month of December. It's only December 4th. I feel like I've done a video every single day this month, which made me think this is almost like Vlogmas, right? People that are doing Vlogmas. And I always say I'm not going to do it. I have done it once in the past, once or twice. And I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to promise you that I'm doing Vlogmas, a video every day. However, I thought, why not? Let's do a Vlogmas-like month, which is to say I'll be doing a lot of videos, I think, that are just conversational and showing you what I bought or where I went or something or nothing or whatever, I don't know, and just talking. And call it, Vlogmas-like. Vlog, whatever. It's not going to necessarily be every day. But yeah, because I just got back from shopping and I thought, well, I kind of feel like it. Let me tell you about yesterday before I get started with today. Today is Wednesday the 4th. Yesterday was the 3rd, Tuesday. And I'm fast asleep in bed. And I wake up at like 7 and start putting the coffee on and sit down and having some coffee and starting to digitize some music. And I get messages that are like, where are you? You were supposed to be at work at 6. Like, are you okay? Is everything all right? Because I never miss. I mean, that's so rare for me that if I, don't show up for some reason, I think people are really, concerned. They're like, oh my God, did he fall over and knock himself out or something in his apartment? Like, is he okay? But I was okay. I just didn't know. I thought I was scheduled at 10:30. Which is what I have been working on Tuesdays the past month or so. But my schedule does change every so often because I am retired, semi-retired. I mean, I work like 3 days at the coffee shop and I'm pretty flexible about what days and when and everything. And I know, depending on other people and what their school schedules or other jobs or whatever are. So it does change, every so often. My schedule might be the same for several weeks and then the next week it'll be kind of different. That happens. But I even looked at the schedule the night before, just before going to bed, to see, I looked at the schedule to see who am I closing with? I'm like, oh, Karen, good, okay, cool. Off to bed I went without even realizing that I was scheduled at 6, not 10:30. It was okay. I mean, Karen actually, my friend switched with me because she went in, because she lives very nearby, and they called her, and then I took her shift, so it was okay. But I hate when that happens. But anyway, so this morning I continued digitizing as I should have. Well, I did some yesterday too after work. I didn't really do anything after work yesterday, but this morning my usual routine in the morning is, if I'm not working in the morning, is to wake up, put on the coffee, and start digitizing some music. And now, as you may or may not know, because Moody Mood Music is not playing any newly uploaded old easy listening records, because we're on the Season of Joy, which is 100% vintage holiday music, and I've already digitized all that and uploaded all that. So at least through New Year's Day, we're running all 100% holiday music that I already have digitized. So I decided to use this time to digitize and get ready to upload. Well, upload it, but it won't be played till after the holidays. Some box sets that I have kind of backlogged, because I don't digitize those normally, because they take several days each, because they're at least 5 records a piece and some bigger than that. So I have a few stockpiled, so that's what I'm doing over the holidays. So I finished up this lovely Lawrence Welk set, Champagne Music Varieties. Even the name is wonderful. And I think I'll do one more box set, and then I'll probably do a video. Probably do 3 box sets in a video covering those. And while that's digitizing, I wrote a few Christmas cards. And then after that, I'm uploading stuff and getting the postage on the Christmas cards. Now, that may not sound like a big deal to you. You stick a stamp on it, but because I love to use the vintage postage. I have a whole bunch of it. I have vintage Christmas postage, and which you can use, and I have a lot of it. It takes a while to figure out how many stamps and what denominations and everything to use, because as you know, I mean, vintage stamps come in all sorts of denominations because it's gone from like 4 cents to 29 cents. I think 34 cents is the highest of the vintage ones I have, or 30, no, it's 30, it's 73 now is what it is to mail a letter. So you have to like do all these different combinations of stamps to get to 73 cents. And sometimes you use a lot of stamps. And I love the way it looks. I love vintage postage, and I love using an old card and an old envelope with old postage stamps on it. It's like you get a letter that was lost in the mail since 1975. And I should add, if any of you out there, subscribers or otherwise, are interested in receiving a vintage Christmas card with vintage Christmas stamps, I'm still accepting requests for that, you know, at least for the next week or so before it gets too late to send them out. But you're welcome to just send me your request that you'd like a vintage card to moodymoodmusic@yahoo.com. That's all one word, moodymoodmusic@yahoo.com. Just tell me your snail mail address and that you'd like a vintage card. It doesn't matter where you live in the world, what country or state, doesn't matter. I'll send it to you as a little gift. Thanks for listening or subscribing or watching videos or whatever it is that you do. Thank you for that. So yeah, that's what I did today. I did the Christmas cards, and then I thought, you know what I want to do today? I thought it wasn't going to be nice enough to go to the beach, so because I want to go to the beach, but it was somewhat cloudy. It's a little hard to tell sometimes in the morning how the day's going to be, but it looked like it was a little bit cloudy, and I thought, you know what, let's not plan on that. I'll go tomorrow if it's nice, and today, because I'm off too, and the next day. But let me just, I need to get a journal because I need to get one for the coming year. Let me show you the one I have now. The thing is, for many years I've kept a diary, but I don't keep a long diary. I don't like, you know, the blank ones with just blank pages don't work because I just don't want to write like paragraph after paragraph and all of that. I'm kind of more like my grandfather used to keep diaries for years that were a little more factual, kind of like, oh, this is what I did. He used to write the weather, which I don't do. Like what the weather was. But I, you know, it's like, okay, I went here, I ate this, I had a gathering with friends, or we lost in trivia or something, you know, just little notes like that. The past couple years, I've been not very good about it. I've gotten them and I've not kept them up very well, because I really did for years, every single day, write something. And when I have them all, I kept them all. When I go back and look at them occasionally, I really do like it, because even just little things, it does kind of trigger your memory, and you're like, oh yeah, I remember that day. Like, I remember that day. So every year I vow that I'm going to do it again, and I'm going to keep on it every day. And every year lately, I do not do that. But I still go, and this is the one I have now. Every year, I think almost every single year, I've gotten my diary, what I've used for my diary, at Barnes&Noble's, because they've always had really nice ones. They're a little bit pricey, but I don't mind for something I'm going to look at every day and that I like to keep. This is the one I've had the past 2 years. I've had this one, 2023 and 2024, Herbal Magic, and it's just really pretty because it has all sorts of like herbs and little different tips and recipes, and you know, here's one you can see where I didn't write it all during the end of October, November. I don't need much room, like that's enough, but like I don't even do that. But this one's very pretty. And I went there today. I use weekly planners because diaries, you know, there's too much room, and weekly planners usually are good. That's usually enough room to write all I want to write per day. I go there, there was nothing. I mean, they had plenty of weekly planners and journals, but there was not one that appealed to me. And I also don't like ringed, you know, binding. I like this kind of binding because I am left-handed, and if you get those binder things with the rings, it's just hard and painful to write in those. It doesn't work for me. I want it bound like a book is bound. And they just didn't have anything. Well, they had one. They had one I liked that was okay. It was big. It was kind of bigger than this. And this is about as, I don't want it to be super huge. And it was like $49 or something ridiculous. I'm like, that's crazy. And I don't even, you know, it's too big. So I didn't get one. So I don't know if that's all they're going to get. I mean, it probably is because it's December now. Maybe they've sold a bunch already. You know, and I was at Ala Moana, the Barnes&Noble, so I went a couple other places and nobody really had anything. I think people are not writing anymore, right? I mean, I know they're not reading that much, but I guess they're not writing diaries or planners or stuff that much either. I'm gonna have to look around. Maybe there'll be something online. I haven't looked online. Maybe I'll look at eBay or Amazon and see. Oh, I was going to show you these. Oh, well, yeah, we'll get on that. So when I was in, what did I do with the book? Oh yeah, I did get something at Barnes&Noble. So they didn't have a journal, but they did have this on sale for $12. It was originally $19. It's a Victorian, let me show you what I got. Let me turn this around and we'll do it. So I got this Victorian Christmas sticker color and activity book. I don't care about the coloring and activity, I don't do that, but the stickers I like. You know, I do love using stickers and rubber stamps on letters and postcards and things. I just enjoy it. And I've been getting a lot of sticker books from Toshin and like this company lately. I really like a lot of what's in here. I think it's very, very pretty. And I love, like I said, I just love sticking these things on letters and postcards, and you know, I'm in the midst of doing postcards right now. You know, I love that. I love that one. That one too. Yeah, so I got that. This is the stickers I'm working on right now. Some of the cards and letters. This is from 1995. These are kind of they're not Victorian, but they're definitely, I guess they're 90s. They kind of almost give me a 70s vibe, really. But I got a whole bunch of these all stapled together from Savers. This is just a few of them, but I've been putting these on cards because they're just, I don't know, they are very retro, yeah. Then I had lunch. Yeah. Then I had lunch. I was at the mall, so I went to the food court and I had a taco salad, roasted veggie taco salad with black beans and cheese and tomatoes and pickled jalapenos. I can't have those aren't too hot. I used to love spicy food, but I'm just old now and I can't. My stomach just goes crazy if I have something too spicy. So pickled jalapenos are not very spicy. So anyway, roasted veggie salad. If I remember, I'll put a picture of it in here. And I was, interestingly today, I wouldn't say I was hungry. I just, you know, I'm on Manjaro. I don't know if you've been following any of my whatever nonsense, but I've been on Manjaro for about 2.5 months now. And by my doctor's request, I didn't want to do it. And one of the things is because he wanted me to lose 20 pounds and my sugar levels were bad. I don't care about losing 20 pounds, but he did, so whatever. But I'm trying it, I'm doing it. And it's weird stuff because you're not hungry. I'm never hungry. I haven't been hungry in 2.5 months. You're never hungry. And I never can eat that much. I just eat like, you know, a quarter of a plate or a half of a plate and I'm like, that's it. I can't eat anymore. But today, I don't know. I got a taco salad, you know, and I sat down and I ate the entire salad. That hasn't happened since I started with Manjaro. And I wasn't like, oh, I'm gonna be sick because I ate too much. I felt fine. Like I ate the entire salad, including the taco bowl. And yeah, it was good. I mean, I'm not hungry. It's been several hours since then. I'm not at all hungry or anything, but I don't know what that means that I actually ate the entire salad. Like, that hasn't happened in a while. Maybe my dosage is going to have to go up. I have my check-in, my 3-month check-in, a couple days after Christmas. So we'll see. I don't even know. I know I've lost weight, but I have no idea how much. I don't have a scale in the house. I don't weigh myself. I don't know. I know I've lost some weight. There's some clothes that are like falling off of me, but I don't know how much or whatever. No idea. So yeah, after that, I went to Marshall's. I thought maybe Marshall's will have a journal. I don't know, but they didn't. Nothing that I liked at all. I don't know. I do kind of want a journal, like weekly planner, to be nice because I'm going to look at it all the time, and I kind of want to be inspired by it. I don't want it to be. The only ones they had there were super religious. Like they had a whole bunch of super religious ones, which I'm just like, why are all the weekly planners and journals here super religious? Like, why? I didn't get it. Am I in the wrong store? Am I in like a faith store or something? Anyway, only thing I got there, they had, oh, if I remember to insert the picture, I'll insert the picture, but they had really cute syrup, coffee syrup, a peppermint, I think it was chocolate peppermint syrup for coffee, which I love coffee syrups, although this one was not sugar-free, so I wasn't gonna get it, and it was not expensive, but it was like $9. Of the Grinch, it was Grinch peppermint coffee syrup in a little Grinch shape glass container. It was so cute. But what I did get, because it was on clearance, I always check out clearance, was this $4 0 calorie, 0 sugar donut syrup. I always put this, like some kind of skinny syrup or whatever, you know, sugar-free thing in my coffee, even if it's a flavored coffee. I just like it. And yeah, donut, I'm sure will be good. So that was $4. Then I went over to the other side of the mall and said, well, maybe Ross will have something. And they did not have any journals that I liked. And they were also had a lot of devotionals, which was nice, but like all the journals and planners were all like, you know, very religious. And I'm like, why is that the only kind you have? Like, I don't understand. I don't want that. I mean, that's okay, but like, I want something pretty or vintagey, antique-y, travel looking or something. Anyway, I did pick up a couple things at Ross. I got this 5 grab-and-go packs of healthy, kind grains. These are kind of good. Kind, healthy grains. These ones are peanut butter clusters. They are pretty low in sugar. I am diabetic, in case you don't know that, but they're, yeah, 8 grams of sugar, which that's not bad. And they're made with super grains for something like that. So this is a decent snack for me. $5.99 for comparison. I don't know what they are in your Ross. And then I got something I definitely shouldn't get, but we need to talk about these for a minute. Nerds gummy clusters. Have you ever had these? I don't eat like candy, whatever. I just don't usually even like that stuff. I don't remember, I'd never heard of these. I came across them in a Ross like maybe a year ago, a bag like this, and I'm like, well, that's kind of interesting. I don't know why it struck me as interesting. I don't know why. It was calling my name. But they're like gummies, and then they have this tangy and crunchy little chips of something all over the outside of them. And I bought a bag, and I was like, these are amazing. These are amazing. I love these, and I ate the whole bag. And that's a problem, because these are 21 grams of sugar for 16 pieces, and there's about 8 servings in this bag. So really bad. And they were on sale at Walmart a couple weeks ago for the same price, I think $3.97, and I bought a bag there. And yeah, and today I wasn't gonna get them. I'm like, don't get these, and I'm like, I'm gonna get them. I'm gonna get them. My problem with this kind of stuff though is like, I can't do portion control. I always think I will. I think I'll be like, oh, I'm gonna have 2 or 3, and then, or 4 or 5 or something, 5 maybe, like while I'm watching videos or Netflix or something, and then I'll, you know, zip up the little bag and put it away, and then 5 minutes later, I'm like, let me go get that bag again, and I take out like 5 or 6 and zip it up and put it away, and like, And then 5 minutes later, I'm like, let me just go freaking not play this game anymore and get the bag. And I'll basically sit there and probably eat the entire bag and pass out from a sugar coma at some point. But that is the honest to God reality. I mean, like, I don't know, that kind of food, like I just don't have good portion control. And I think with the Manjaro, I was like, well, maybe, you know, that will kick in and I won't be that, or I'll just reach that point where like you can't eat anymore. You're like, ugh, it's just, I can't. But I didn't with this. I ate the whole bag the other time I got it. Not good. So anyway, I did get another bag. I'd be trying. I know I shouldn't have gotten it. Y'all can, I know it's bad. I know, bad. But yeah, I did it. I should just throw it away, shouldn't I? I should open it up and throw it away right now and cover it in garbage so I won't eat it. But I'm not going to do that. And my last stop before heading back on the bus was a much needed late afternoon flat white from Island Vintage Coffee. Survivor is on tonight. I love Survivor, and I will watch it as soon as it comes up on CBS.com. I don't have TV, but I watch things on the computer, right? And CBS is one of the few networks left that still broadcast their shows on the internet, and you can watch it the night of after it's aired, you know, on television. Thank you, CBS, because the law stations, they don't do that anymore. And on the way out, I did stop at a bakery, a little Japanese bakery, which we have several of at Almwana, and they're wonderful because they do have sweet stuff. Their sweet things aren't as sweet as American tastes are or European tastes are, but they also always have savory things. And I thought, you know, tonight I want to have something, but I think I want to have a little savory thing with this. So this is not too bad to have. What I got was a little, this is a vegetable croquette. It's kind of a Japanese thing that they cut in half, and it's in a little savory bun with tonkatsu sauce, which is a savory sauce. Yeah, so I got this. This is like $3.25, and this is probably all I'll have for dinner. I'll have this, and maybe if I have some. My friend gave me some sausage gravy biscuits that you put in the air fryer, that are so good, but and I just usually put a slice of Swiss cheese or some kind of cheese over that I have and put it in the air fryer, and it just comes out so delicious. Maybe I can eat one of these. I don't know, I'll eat this and see. That might be enough, because lately that's kind of how the Manjaro stuff has been. Like I eat that much and I'm done. Anyway, I think, is that all? Is that everything? That's where I am today. So now I'm home. And yeah, I'm just gonna read my book. I need to read my book. I got a couple books I'm reading. I actually have 3 books I'm reading. Christmas Stockings, which is like Christmas mysteries, short stories. I lost it somewhere, and I found it again, like in the apartment. I'm like, where did the book go? I was partway through it, but it's okay, short stories. So anyway, I found it. I'm also reading a book about druids, which I haven't gotten very far in, but is very interesting. Yeah, and then I started reading, when I lost Christmas Stockings, a book called The Mailman, which is quite interesting. So I'm not ready to put that down yet either. So I need to go read some of these books here, while I'm listening to some music. And what is it? It's 6 o'clock. So yeah, and then I'll wait for Survivor to drop, which probably won't be until about 8 o'clock our time here. And I'll watch Survivor. I also need to watch the finale of the latest season of the Great British Baking Show, or the Great British Bake Off. I've been watching that, and I am up to the season finale episode. And I am really, I mean, whatever happens, happens, but I'm hoping Dylan wins. I don't know if you watch that, but Dylan, he's just so beautiful. What is he, like 20 or 21 or something? And he's, what is he? He's like, his father is, he's just beautiful. His father is, and he's a very amazing artistic baker. It's so great. His stuff is just so beautiful. His father is, they say Belgian and Indian, and his mother is Japanese, and he looks like a pirate. I mean, he looks like a really striking, you know, pirate, but he's so polite and so nice, and he doesn't talk as much as the other contestants. You know, it's like they're kind of trying to pull stuff out of him, you can tell, but really sweet. And I hope, I mean, you know, things will be great for him whether he wins or not, but you know, I would love for him to win, because he's been Star Baker several times, and he has done some really amazing, very artistic and beautiful bakes, I think, and he's had a couple weeks where he wasn't that great, but he's been very consistently great. So he would be a logical winner to me, but we'll see what happens. You never know. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do tonight, and that's my Vlogmas video for today. No idea when the next one will be. I'm not going to promise you it's tomorrow. We'll see. I don't know. I should maybe take you around, you know, places. I don't do that very often, and just do snippets of me when I go to the thrift store, because I never really show the inside of it and all of that. Anyway, we'll talk to you guys later. Let me know if there's something you want to see. I don't know. Maybe there's something you're like, oh my God, why doesn't he ever show us this? And I'm just like, not even thinking about. I don't know. Okay, have a good day. We'll talk to you later. Have a good December.